Greetings. I hope this video finds you well and prosperous. Hey, check this out. Listen, man, ongoing discussion. I said I was gonna stay with this passport travel, overseas travel, foreign women content. So I'm gonna stay on the content because a lot of my subscribers, they came over here for the passport game. So me having lived in the Philippines for 2 years, in the United States Air Force, and having traveled out of the country several times for leisure. Listen, I got to give it the way I see it and how I experienced it. Look, going overseas is great. It really is. Man, I would encourage, listen, I got 3 adult sons. I would encourage my sons to go overseas. But there's no way I'm going to tell them to hate the United States and let that be their fuel for going overseas. My advice to my sons would be, get yourself established in the United States, and then start to incorporate international travel. Have a home base. It's easier for them to go according to generational wealth, to be established and then travel. Listen, the brothers was going overseas 10, 15 years ago to the Dominican Republic. I was asked over and over to go. I said, no, man, because when I wanted to go overseas, I did not want to be overseas thinking about coming back to the United States to work a job. I wanted to be retired from full-time employment. So while I'm overseas, I'm not thinking about, man, I gotta be to work on Monday. Yeah, I did a lot of that road tripping, or out of town at a softball tournament. Like, damn, I gotta be to work in the morning and got a 10-hour drive to get back home. So I did not want that to be incorporated in my overseas travel. So I said, before I start traveling, I'm going to be retired and established, so that when I'm overseas, it's for leisure. Listen, I understand a lot of guys, they want to work remote. Listen, man, I get that. Or a lot of these people, they just want to become expats and just relocate, period. Hey, I get that too. Me? Listen, I like to incorporate the elders and the labors that they invested. Listen, I piggyback off of them. So what my grandparents did and what my parents did, yeah, I'm reaping the benefits of that here in the United States. And I'm going to pass that on to my children's children. And that's what the Bible says. A wise man leaves an inheritance to his children's children. So yeah, me running overseas, playing overseas, yeah, man, I go play overseas now that I am established at home. And that's what I would tell, man, use that passport for leisure. Unless you're using it for business, making some money. Yeah, getting some money. Yeah. Because, man, listen, that international travel, a lot of people make it seem like it's all cheap. And I've seen some guys be like, hey, $500 to go overseas. And I'm thinking to myself, $500? Listen, it cost me $1,500 for 8 days in Costa Rica. Plane ticket, luxury condo, apartment, Airbnb, food, you know, Ubers, taxis, the bus. So I'm thinking some of these guys, I'm winding this video down. Some of these guys ain't going overseas for $500. I'm thinking, okay, I probably could get a Spirit flight out of New Orleans for 180, 200 bucks. And then I could stay in a hostel in San Jose. Who wants to stay in a hostel? Some people do it. But then I'm not going to be able to do too much moving around and eating. So yeah, I'm like, $500 budget to go overseas? Man. Listen, I'm getting me an Airbnb. I got a secure gated entrance with a security guard. Man, it's gonna have a balcony with a view of the mountains and the skyline. Yeah, it's gonna be beautiful, man. Me and the fellas, we gonna get us a nice spot to stay in. I'm gonna go see the sights, and we're gonna eat good. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's another discussion. Listen, I got some comments to answer from this short that I posted. I'm gonna get with y'all later. Peace.